The chamber was silent when the humans closed the door. Not slammed, not locked with ceremony, just closed, softly and finally, the sound echoing longer than anyone expected. Inside, representatives of 12 galactic powers sat frozen, staring at the sealed entrance as if it might reopen and undo what had just happened. It did not. The humans had left without another word, and somehow that absence felt heavier than any threat spoken aloud. Only moments earlier, the room had been alive with accusation. Proof. They had demanded. Evidence. Numbers. Demonstrations of force. The Galactic Council had heard stories of humanity's resistance, their victories against impossible odds, their refusal to yield. Stories, however, were not facts, and the Council prided itself on facts. Humans were young. Their fleets were small. Their technology appeared crude by Imperial standards. The Council had smiled politely and asked them to prove they belonged. The human delegate had listened without interruption. No anger, no pleading, just quiet attention, hands folded, eyes steady. When the final demand was made, spoken with thinly veiled amusement, the delegate stood. No weapons were drawn. No holograms activated. He simply said that proof was not something humanity offered on command. Proof, he explained calmly, was something discovered too late. Laughter had rippled through the chamber. Empires measured strength in tonnage and firepower. Proof meant explosions, surrender documents, wreckage drifting through space. Without those, the Council saw nothing but arrogance. The delegate nodded once, thanked them for their time, and turned to leave. Confused murmurs followed. Someone called after him, asking if that was all humanity had to say.
At the doorway, the delegate paused. He did not turn around. He said that humanity had learned a long time ago that survival did not come from convincing predators they were dangerous. It came from becoming unavoidable. Then he closed the door. Now, in the silence that followed, doubt began to spread. The counselors exchanged uneasy glances. The youngest species in the room had just walked away from judgment without permission. That alone was unprecedented. One by one, aides began receiving updates, their expressions tightening as new data scrolled across their screens. Trade routes flickered yellow, then red. Long-range sensors reported unexpected changes. Human shipping lanes, once scattered and inefficient, were gone. Not disrupted. Gone. Communications followed. Human embassies across known space had simultaneously suspended operations. Not hostile, not defiant, simply absent. Automated messages repeated the same line, calm and polite, stating that humanity was no longer seeking recognition or protection. They were withdrawing.